when Trish Regan was let go by Fox Business in 2020. Following her controversial commentary on the coronavirus pandemic, many viewed the event as a career-ending implosion. Critics felt she had irretrievably crossed the line by dismissing the burgeoning health crisis as an impeachment scam aimed at the president, a take that outraged medical professionals and led to her swift ouster. However, 5 years later, Regan has proven to be a figure of remarkable resilience, reinventing herself as a media powerhouse in the podcasting space. To understand this tenacity, one must look beyond the headlines to the untold truth of her multifaceted background, which began long before she sat behind a news desk. Born Patricia and Regan in New Hampshire, she was a former pageant queen who won Miss New Hampshire and competed in Miss America 1994, an experience she credits with teaching her how to think on her feet. Even more surprising to her detractors is her background as a trained opera singer. She studied voice in Graz, Austria, and at the New England Conservatory of Music, once harboring dreams of being a professional artist. Before pivoting to history at Columbia University, Regan's career trajectory was further distinguished by a legitimate tenure in high finance. She worked as an analyst in emerging debt markets at Goldman Sachs, focusing on Latin American economies like Brazil and Venezuela. This financial literacy facilitated her 2000 transition into journalism with Bloomberg Television, followed by successful stints at CBS News and CNBC. During the 2000s and early 2010s, Regan was a highly respected reporter, earning Emmy and Gerald Loeb nominations for investigative pieces on terror connections in South America and the New Orleans levee system, while her documentaries on the marijuana industry set ratings records. However, her 2015 move to Fox News and Fox Business marked a shift toward a more polarized, opinionated format. This approach first landed her in hot water when she compared Denmark to Venezuela, claiming the Scandinavian nation's socialist policies bred laziness, a segment that provoked a direct statistical rebuttal from the Danish government. This willingness to engage in incendiary commentary culminated in her March 2020 Day dismissal, where she accused the liberal media of weaponizing COVID-19, a statement that alienated viewers as the stock market crashed and the pandemic worsened. Yet Regan refused to let this public firing define her. Capitalizing on the digital shift in media, she launched The Trish Regan Show in 2021 under her own multimedia company, Tom Holdings. By bypassing traditional networks, she found a loyal audience of over 1.1 million followers on YouTube, delivering fearless common-sense conservative analysis on her own terms. By 2025, the 53-year-old has not only re-established her voice as a podcaster and keynote speaker, but also serves as an executive editor for American Consequences and co-founder of the financial research firm 76research.com. Balancing her resurgence with her personal life as a wife to James, Ben, and mother of 3, Regan has demonstrated that the agility she learned in pageantries and the grit she honed on Wall